Camp IHC Creative and Performing Arts Department presents to you, Matilda.
Mommy says I'm a special little child. I am a princess. I am a miss. Mom says I'm an angel sent up from the sky. My mommy says I'm a lousy little worm. My daddy says I'm a bull. My mommy says I'm a jumped up little germ. The kids like me should be against the law.
Harry! Hang on! Look at her. She's reading a book. It's not normal for a 5-year-old girl to be all thinking.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a girl.
I'll call you straight back. Would you please zip it? I'm trying to make the biggest business deal of my life. Russian businessman, very, very stupid. Your genius husband is going to sell them 155 knackered up old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down.
Fair doesn't get you anywhere. You thick-headed twit-brain. This is your fault with your stupid books and your stupid reading.
But that's not fair. I didn't do anything.
I'll tell you something. You're off to school in a few days' time. See, I know your headmistress, Agatha Trunchbull, and I've told her all about you and your smarty-pants little ideas. What a great, big, strong, scary woman she is. Imagine what she'd do to a little squeaky goblin like you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Now get off to bed, you little bookworm.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do, we're told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you do a lot, you mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top, you might as well be saying, think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you've got to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Platinum blonde hair dye. Oil Violet's hair tonic for men.
What happened to your hair?
Good gosh, woman, have you started already? It's not even 8:30. Oh, my hair!
Maybe you used some of Mommy's peroxide by mistake.
That must have been what you done. Oh, you silly man.
Oh, my lovely hair. I've got my deal with the Russians today. What am I going to do?
Mom, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting. The sooner you're locked up in that school, the better.
My mummy says I'm a miracle.
My daddy says I'm a special little guy.
I am a princess. And I am a prince. Mum says I'm an angel. Mum says I'm an angel. Mum says I'm an angel.
So you think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess? You will soon see there's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. Cause your life as you know it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail, I've been trapped inside this cage for ages, this prison cell. But if I try I can remember right before my life had ended, before my happy days were over, before I first heard the beating of the bell. Like you I was curious, so we listen to ask 1,000 questions, but unless you want to suffer, listen up and I will teach you a thing or two. You listen here, my dear, you'll be punished as a fee if you step out of line, and if you cry, we'll be done. You should stay out of trouble and remember to be extremely careful.
Why did you hear what he said?
Just you wait, your his head.
What's his end?
Physical education.
It's touchable speciality.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Miss Honey, and today's your first special day of school. Now, let's start with our 2 times tables, shall we? Yes, Matilda?
1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6.
Well, my word.
14 times 2 is 28.
Well, you can stop now. How about we try something a little bit harder? How about 2 times, let's see, 487. Take your time.
974.
Well, let's leave maths for the time now. All right? How about we can read something on the board? Let's see. Can anybody read this?
Mimi, well, I can.
Yes, Tess? All right. Yes, Tess. We wouldn't want a proper blood vessel on the first day now, would we? Matilda, would you like to read this?
Find joy in the journey.
Can you read words, Matilda?
Oh yes, I learned to read words so that I could read sentences. And if you can't read sentences, you got no chance at books.
And have you read a book before, Matilda?
Oh yes, I love books. Just last week I read the whole Lord of the Rings series and The Cat in the Hat.
Knock on the door, Jenny. Just knock on the door. Don't be pathetic. Knock on the door, Jenny. There's nothing to fear. You're being pathetic. It's just a door. You've seen one before. Knock on the door.
Enter. Don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Well, yes, there's a child in my class called Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter of Harry Wormwood, who owns Wormwood Motors. Told me to watch out for the brat. Says she's a real wart.
I don't think Matilda's that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey? Children are maggots. I bet she's the one who put that stink bug on my chair this morning.
Well, I don't think so at all. Matilda is a genius. She knows her times tables, and she can even read books.
Nonsense. Haven't I just told you that she is a gangster?
Well, that's your opinion, but I think Matilda should be put at the top form with the 11-year-olds.
But she is a shrimp, an unhatched tadpole. What about the rules, honey?
Well, I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules, that is.
An exception to the rules in my school. Get out!
Hide me! Somebody ate Trunchbull's chocolate cake. Someone told her I did it, but I never. She's after me.
You're done, kid. When Agatha Trunchbull decides you're guilty, you're
Finished!
Yesterday, she caught Julius Rott eating a gobstopper during science. She picked him up, tossed him around, and threw him out the
Window!
Don't listen to them. That didn't happen. They're just trying to scare us.
Oh, Matilda, they say she's gonna put me in chokey.
What? What's chokey?
They say it's covered in an oven that she throws children into.
They say she's lined it with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass.
It's a place you are sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of spikes and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. When the hinges click and the door is closed, you cannot see squat, not the end of your nose. And when you scream, you don't know if the sound came out or if the scream in your head even reached your mouth.
Oh no, she's coming.
You better hide.
Amanda Thripp.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
So you admit it, do you? This morning you sneaked like a serpent into the kitchens and stole a piece of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
Amanda's been here all morning.
It's the biggest burp I've ever heard. Okay, I stole the cake. I was sort of thinking of owning up to it, but it was so good. I scoffed it down too quickly and it's fighting back.
Bruce Bobtrotter!
That's Miss Trunchbull. I'm very sorry.
Oh, no. I'm glad you enjoyed my cake, Brucey. That gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, look.
Enjoy!
What's the matter, Bobtrotter? Lost your appetite?
Yes, I'm full.
You're not full until I say you're full. And I say that criminals like you aren't full until you've eaten every last bite.
But headmistress, he'll be
He
safe.
should have thought of that before he decided to steal my cake. Eat!
He can't.
Eat!
Whoa.
Eat!
Single slice, or even two, Bruce. Must be nice, but even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size. You can't, Bruce, can't you surely can't, you are the man, Bruce. He might explode, he's quite elastic, don't make him stop, he's fantastic, look at him go, Bruce. You'll never again be subject to abuse, for your immense caprice, show all the truth, Bruce. With every swallow you are tightening the noose, we never thought it was possible, but here it is coming true, we can have our cake and eat it too. The time has come to put that tumbly tongue to use, no excuse, Bruce. It's time to go to think and want your trousers loose. Stop it in, you're almost finished. You'll make the dig, whatever you do, just don't give in. Don't let her win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Carve yourself in tall and glory.
Sorry, Miss Trunchbull.
Good show. Come on, Bogtrotter.
What? Where?
Oh, did I not mention that was only the first part of your punishment? The second part is choking.
No, Miss, please, you can't.
Oh, yes, miss, please, you can. You didn't think I would let these maggots defeat me, did you? Who do you think I am, Miss Honey? An idiot? A fool? You?
No, please don't take me in choking. Please, no, no!
Who is it?
It's Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
Bit busy right now.
Oh no, it will only take a moment.
What do you want, Miss Chutney?
Well, it's Miss Honey, but you see, Matilda's in the bottom class, where she isn't expected to read.
Well, then stop her reading. We've tried. Look, I'm not in favor of girls getting all clever pants, Miss Hussey. Now, look at you and look at me. You chose books, I chose looks. Somewhere along the way, my dear, you've made an awful error. You ought to blame yourself now. Come along. You seem to think that people like people what are clever. It's very quaint, it's very sweet, but wrong. People don't like smarty pants what go around claiming that they know stuff we don't know. Now here's a tip. What you know matters less than the volume with which what you don't know is expressed. Content has never been less important. So you have got to be loud. Girl, you gotta move to stand up and stick out from the crowd. A little less, a lot more zing. A little less, a lot more swing. A little less dressing like your mom. A little more bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Oh, I look nice. You don't.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You are going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You walk with the spine. You are a teacher, just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead, she's found me, pathetic little me, and another door closes, and Jenny's outside. Now, Matilda, I haven't been quite successful in getting others to recognize your abilities. So, I brought you some books that you can read in the back of the class while, everyone else is learning. Matilda, that's the biggest hug in the world. You're gonna hug all the air into me.
What are you doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda.
Not on my watch. Sit! Clearly, Miss Honey, you have no idea about teaching. To teach the child, you first must break the child! Quiet, you maggots, including you. Revolting! Revolting, 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 revolting. It's about high time you were all toughened up with a lesson of phys ed. The school of late has started reeking. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking! Reeking with a most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion. It is the bouquet of dissent. Riches, this headmistress finds this foul odoriferous wholly and utterly insulting. And so to stop this vicious spread, I find a session of phys ed sorts the merely rank from the revolting. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat, and phys ed will get you sweating. And it won't be long before I smell the pong of crying and hand-wetting. A bit of phys ed will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Halt! Halt! Just like a rotten egg floats to the top of a bucket of water. Once we've exorcised these demons, they shall be too good for scheming. Some double time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. All right, let's step it up. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline, discipline for children aren't listening. For midgets who are fidgeting or whispering and hissing or chattering and chittering. They're nattering and twittering. It's tempered with spattering of discipline, discipline. Smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt. Imagine a world with no children. Close your eyes and just dream. Imagine, come on, try it, the peace and the quiet, a burbling stream. Now imagine a woods with a cottage, and inside that cottage we find a dwarf called Zeke, a carnival freak, who can fold paper hats with his mind. And he says, don't let them steal your horses, no! Don't let them throw them away, no, no, no! Find your way through, they'll be waiting for you, singing, nay, nay! Aha! That stinking maggot has reared his head! Where is my water?
Ooh, I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Stupid girl.
Look, the newt. Can you see? I've got a newt. I'm going to...
Quiet!
I don't think this is teaching at all. I think this is just cruelty.
That is because you, Miss Honey, are pathetic. You are weak.
Tip, come on, tip over, tip over.
You are nothing but a sniveling little...
Leave her alone, you big fat bully.
Newt! 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 It's heading north! There's a newt heading for my knickers!
Matilda, watch.
What do you do with my eyes? Am I strange?
Well, I think. How would you fancy a nice cup of tea?
What do you think it is, this thing with my eyes?
Well, I don't know, but it has to have something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's no room in my head for all my brains? They have to stick out through my eyes?
Well, not exactly, but something like that. Yes. Well, I met your mother today. She's unusual, but you know. Is your father proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh yes, he's very, very, very proud. He's always saying, Matilda, I'm so proud to have a daughter as... That's not what he says, Miss Honey. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
I see. Well, here we are, home sweet home.
Don't they pay teachers very well?
No, not really, but you know, I'm poorer than most because of other reasons. You see, I used to live with my aunt,
But Miss Honey, that can't be any worse than living in this dump.
Well, you see, when I was younger, my father Magnus died, and well, he was such a kind man, but when he died, my aunt took over. She was the most mean, most horrid, most cruel woman you've ever met in your entire life. And when I became a teacher, she presented me with a bill of every single thing she'd ever bought in for me when she was taking care of me. Every tea bag, every roll of toilet paper, and every tin of beans. She made me sign a contract saying I'd pay back every single penny. But she even made a document that said that Magnus had given her his entire house.
Did Magnus really just give her his house?
I don't know, but I find it hard to believe. Just like I find it hard to believe that she would just leave me here with her.
You think she made him disappear, don't you, Miss Honey?
I cannot say. All I know is that years of being bullied by that woman has made me pathetic.
But Miss Honey, she's got your father's house. She's got everything that's yours.
It isn't much, but it is enough for me.
Miss Honey, your aunt's a murderer. She killed Magnus. Who is she?
That is because you, Miss Honey, are pathetic.
Miss Trunchbull?
World, children, there are two types of humans, the winners and the losers. I am a winner. This class is going to have a very special spelling test. A child who gets a single answer wrong shall be a loser and go straight to Chokey. You, spell, I don't know, spell Newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt. Miss Honey taught us. She's very good at teaching.
Nonsense. Miss Honey is far too soft to be good at anything. Any moron can see that. You, turn around and spell the one thing that you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
These specks of dust can't be this clever. They are words.
I taught them with kindness, patience, and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom, madame? You're cheating. You're going to Chokey.
Cat. C-A-F. Cat. I got it wrong, miss. Now it's put me in Chokey.
Stop this. Sit down.
Jeffers on the Chokey.
Log. L-A-G. Count.
Stop
T-A-W.
this. Stop this. Sit down.
P-A-T-T-W. Rock. R-U-2.
What in the world? Who?
Agatha. Give Jenny back her house and leave.
No.
Or I will get you like you got Magnus.
Run!
No!
Trunchbull was never seen again, and all the turkeys were destroyed, and a new headmistress arose, and her name was
Miss Honey, and it is often known as the best school in all the land.
Well, Matilda was never able to move anything with her eyes again. I thought it was because her mind was being challenged, but she said she no longer needed her supernatural abilities. A girl who would help someone, the entire school, just stuck with parents who are cruel, mean, and unforgiving. It would just make my blood boil. Sometimes I just wish I could do something.
Beep beep. Beep beep. Don't just stand there gobbing. We're going to Spain.
Spain? But why?
Because this idiot, this crook, just seemed to think that it was a good idea to sell 155 old bangers to the Russian mafia.
I didn't know there was a flaming Russian mafia, did I? Come on, boy. We're leaving and never coming back.
Wait! Let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to have Matilda. I would pay for everything. I would treat her with love and care, if that's what Matilda would want.
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
What did you say? Did you?
They'll be here any minute.
Dad, you called me your daughter.
Quick, let's get out of here before they change their minds.
Well, we are a bit short on room, so yes.
Thank you.
And Matilda left it to Miss Henny's arms.
And hugged her.
And they barely even noticed as the Wormwoods were driving away because they had found each other.
Yes, they found each other.
Matilda again! Alright, before you head out, I want to thank the theater team. I want to thank Kevin Theater, Devin Theater, Mia Theater, Shy Theater. The show is directed by Shy. I want to thank the dance team. So Elena Dance, Clara Dance, Chloe Dance, Emma Dance. Well, Emma's like dance, theater, and she's a CS. She's been doing everything. They all choreographed the show together. I want to thank Keaton Woodworking. He built a lot of this. Shout out to your boy Keaton. I want to thank the arts and crafts team and the campers who helped with the prop painting. If you help with the prop, jump up and down. If you help. I want to thank Colleen, Aranka, and the utility and production team for helping to get the set to the dance studio. They also gave us some tents so the kids could change. Thanks to the OA team for that. And then we want to thank Mumbles for setting up the mics and the sound. And we want to thank all the cameos from the HCs and the staff who gave up their time during the day, escaping from you children to have a little fun with us. Yeah, thank you so much.